Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CityStreetsW.com. We are here live on the west, east, west, north side, somewhere off in Wichita, Kansas, over here at Planet Paul Recording. We're here with my man, Israel.
What it do?
Putting it down, fam. Artist in the city of Wichita, Kansas. If they don't know you, tell the people about yourself.
It's your boy Israel, you know what I'm saying? Sean Gates, you know who I am, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I let my hustle speak for me. I don't usually speak about my hustle, but y'all see me.
Right on, right on, right on. So, tell the people about the music, what you do. Tell me about the music.
Man, you know, I consider myself an artist, not just a rapper, because I write, you know, I do beats. You know, I try to sing. I ain't good at it, though, but, you know, whatever to get my artistic point across, you know, but I do everything, man. Not only just music, you know what I'm saying, business-wise, too. I handle all my business affairs and, you know, whatever, staying on top of it. So it's a lot I do. I also show love to everybody, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, definitely you got to show love, man. You can't expect for someone to support you if you don't support them.
Right on, right on. Tell me about your background. How long you been in the game, recording, all that?
Man, you know, I've been actually writing and doing music for like about 12, 13 years, you know what I'm saying, since I was in middle school. But I started taking it more serious the last 3, 4 years. You know, I graduated 2 years ago, and I never want to put all my eggs in one basket. Right. So, you know, I'm a moody dude. I might wake up and decide I don't ever want to write another song again. And, you know, I got a degree to fall back on. And I think that too many times hip-hop doesn't promote education. It's cool to be smart. You know what I mean?
Right on. Well, with that, the education and the degree, with that,
right?
Tell me the importance of with you. You know, you are dual threat. You know, you are an artist in the game, and then you have your educational background. What's that mean to you?
Well, you know, I think if you understand the situation, you could use it to your advantage. You know, you use those street smarts with book smarts, and you got to understand where the two separate from. You know what I mean? On record, somebody might want to hear something that's real hood or something like that, and if that's what you do, that's cool. But the guy who's sitting across from you, signing your checks, signing your contracts, ain't that type of guy. He don't really understand where you're coming from. You got to talk numbers to him. You know what I mean? And that's where the education part comes in, you know, and I think that's what is going to help me excel in the future above other artists, being able to be just as much street literate as I am business literate.
Right on, right on. Articulate answer. Normally, I'd save this later into the thing, but I'm gonna ask you this, and this is interesting because is it more important for you? No, I'm not gonna ask you what's more important. If you got to pick one, at the end of the day, at the end of your career, is it more important for you to be successful as an artist, or is it more important for you also with an educational background to be successful as a businessman? And you got to pick one or the other.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to say artistic.
Right on.
And the reason why I choose artistic is because, you know, money comes and goes, you know what I mean? And that's not why you should be doing this, you know. I think that's part of the problem with music today and why it's so hollow, because it's only about the money and it ain't about like the heart and soul that you put into it. So for me, it's definitely artistic. If I could say something to somebody that keep them from doing some of the things I did, then to me that's worth more than any dollar amount.
Right on, right on. On that, with that, is this your first album getting ready to drop out?
This is my first solo album, but the second album from our label Blockstar Entertainment. The first one was Hip Hop for Dummies, which is available on iTunes, so y'all go cop that. You know, and then I got the new one coming out, Shine, Surpassing Expectations and Negativity. And, you know, it's just my way of saying I overcame a lot, you know, and I'm still here.
Right on, right on. So when I pick up this album, what am I gonna hear on the album? Is it Knowledge Street? Man, club, what we gonna hear on the album?
You're gonna hear a representation of who I am. You know, I know a lot of people do know me, and it's not necessarily for music, but what you won't hear is like I don't do the baller rap. I don't do all this hustling and shooting people. You know, I think that's the worst thing you can do. What you will hear is, you know, some lyricism, some ill beats. You know, bringing back that feeling the hip hop when you popped open the disc, you was like, yeah, this is it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It stayed in my deck for a week. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to bring back. Not that, you know, this is hot this week and next week we on to the next person, you know?
Right.
So that's where it's at. You're going to love it.
Doing your thing. Doing your thing. With you rolling out like that, your experience and everything in the game, if you a young artist,
right?
What do you see as far as in Wichita, like some of the biggest struggles that new artists are having with breaking their material?
I think that part of the problem is that you got to be able to, like we talked about, you got to be able to translate your street hustle into business practices.
Right.
And that's part of the problem. You got cats that, you know, really hustle and they do what they do and they might like master one thing, but there's so much other things that you have to do to be successful as an artist. You might be getting a lot of shows, but when you eat your shows, you're not taking email addresses to consolidate your fan base. You know what I mean? You dropping mixtapes, but you're not promoting them. You spend all this money going to the studio, but then you don't believe in yourself enough to go actually press up a, you know, professional CD. Right. And I think that at the end of the day, that's hurting our market because you got people running up on you with burnt CDs for $10. And you're like, I could download that for free off the internet. Well, I'm going to pay for that. And, you know, I think that's the problem more than anything. In the past, I would have told you is camaraderie, but I think that that's changed. I think that, you know, the talent level in Wichita is, man, like really underrated, and I think the camaraderie that we build with each other is great too. But I think we need to be just more professional.
Right on. Let me ask you this: who are you listening to on a local level, national level? Who is Israel bumping? Who are you listening to?
Locally, man, you know, I definitely like my man Domino. He's on the album. Man, my guy Pierre Allen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know me, do beats and he sings. We on the same label. His R&B album is crazy, man. Like, you know, bringing back, like, you know, that baby making music, now that pop music, you know, some real soul. Man, of course, Bo Pesci, that's my boy. We go way back. Dub Diesel, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Big Sam. You know, Big Sam, hey, I seen him on the show, matter of fact.
Clean mess or everything.
You dig? You know what I'm saying? We go back. We like family. And, you know what I'm saying? Who else, man? Man, it's just doing his thing. I support everybody, you know what I mean? I try to listen to as much as I can, but that's part of the problem, that we're not doing a good enough job to get our music out to each other.
Right on. I know you pressing and you're busy. Before we get out of here, I wanna ask you this.
Okay.
You get one artist, dead or alive, that you could put for your ultimate track, and you only get one, any genre. Who would that artist be and why?
One artist, I'm gonna have to say Mahalia Jackson. And the reason why, man, is her soulfulness, man. You know, you get chills thinking about it. You know, getting her on the hook, you know, with my lyrical content, man, it would be crazy.
Took it back. I like that. Mahalia Jackson. Yeah, you stung me, but I didn't expect to hear that. I like that diversity. Real quick, I do notice you all shockered out. I do.
Let's go.
Go ahead. I do send my condolences out to y'all today. I know that one kind of hurt.
Hey, but, we getting it in this year.
Anything else? Where upcoming projects? Where can we find your music?
Okay.
Get it in.
I'm connecting everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Right now, the main way I want people to connect with me is through Twitter. I love Twitter. You know, that's going to be the best way to contact me. I will tweet you back. As far as Wichita State goes, that's my alma mater. We're going to the tournament this year, but check it out. I got a song called Game Night. That's one word on iTunes. It's a hip-hop, it's a hip-hop sports anthem for Wichita State, not just basketball, but all sports. And half of the proceeds are going to back to the university. This coming May, like I said, I'm dropping an album. I'm going to have the album release party. It's going to be bonkers. You know, I got the album with Domino, Pierre Allen, my man Glasses Malone from Cash Money, and we getting it in this year. That's basically it.
All day. I like that. Plug in anything else you want to put out there. I never want to forget nothing. Like I said, you
want to plug in this guy. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
He giving us a lot of love right now. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, man. I just want to say, more than anything, success is not necessarily about what you do as much as how you think. And if you think in a winning manner, you're destined to win. If you think like a loser, don't expect to be a winner.
For sure. Team, let's go.
Blockstar Entertainment.
All day long. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been CityStreetsMeet.com. Here with my man, Mr. Israel, at Planet Paul Recording. Wichita is just doing its thing all day long. What else can we say? We're going to catch you out of here. We're out of here. 1.